unfortunate, but it does give more players to shine. In my honest opinion.
Alright, I do like the pick from Shinta, a little bit unorthodox from when we might have seen the Robin, but I respect that he's looking for a sword to keep the Mario away from the usual bread and butter.
Yeah, and can't forget, Mario does have a cape, so that kind of halves a lot of Robin's neutral.
I mean, Robin likes to checkmate anything, but when you have a cape that checkmates a lot of the projectiles Robin has, sometimes you're forced off, and I do know that Shinta has been practicing this Lucina for certain matchups as well.
Yeah, I really like the Lucina pick. He just needs to play a little bit more with Lucina's, I would say, bubble. Because since her sword is more constant than Mart's, she can throw out hitboxes a little bit more safely. But it just really depends on like how well you're gonna play your neutral on top of that.
Didn't get the full Dancing Blade. Definitely would have pushed out Gohan. Try to come back with an air edge. I respect it. Looking to get away from the up smash, but you have to be careful. Gohan isn't setting up the up smash right now. He's looking for the back edge. He's looking for the safe approaches. Oh, I respect that. He tried to DI out, but unfortunately he's going to get paid the price. Going to get hit by the spike hitbox with that forward air. Gohan definitely understood the DI that he was going for.
He was definitely too far. He was almost mid-stage when he got hit by that spike.
I always tell people, you want to DI the direction that you can tech it and still survive. And I respect it. Shinta was trying to DI away from that combo, but you know what? Gohan's always going to throw out that forward air.
One of the many Marios that loves that forward air, but one of the few Marios that are very consistent with it.
Yeah. Of course, Gohan, one of our top 3 Marios, alongside Zenyu and Master Mario.
Alright.
Shinta wasn't looking in a scary situation with that run back animation from Lucina. Nice, able to get the first hit of Nair, trying to combo off of it, unable to start anything just yet.
I wonder why he tried to go for a shield breaker. I think it seemed like he was trying... Either that, or he was probably trying to get Gohan into a shield situation, and he's going to get him with a clean backer on the jump getup.
80% separating himself and Mario at this point. Shinta going to have to, like you said, find the bubble, learn, utilize it as much as possible against Mario.
Gohan definitely wants that stock where he's going to eat a side B for that whiff F smash.
Back throw, I like that. Tries to start that side B. Usually you want to start using Dancing Blade when you get a tech chase situation going on, or you see a laggy move that your opponents have tossed out. But unfortunately, using it in the neutral like that might be a little too scary.
Oh, I do like it. Forcing Shinta to the edge and getting the turnaround grab with the back throw at the very end. He did pressure Shinta away from him because most of the time he did run in to Shinta's shield, he would grab immediately, but this time I guess he predicted that Shinta was going to the ledge, went for the turnaround grab and back through. He's going to go with his safety pick over here with the Robin. I do agree with this. It is something that he's very familiar with and probably should go with just to test out. I think they do have 3 games to win before they go to the next round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shinta has a lot of room to work with here. Just see if his Robin does better than his Lucina and just base it off of that.
Yeah. Of course, like I said, this is going to be a best of 5 for both of these players throughout the entire Invitational, of course. Shinta does have a lot of games, but he's also have a lot of adaptation. He's putting his best foot forward instead, going with Lucina. Of course, Robin is his tried and true, definitely the character that got him where he's at. It's going to be a lot of work, though, because he gets Mario. It's not going to be a fun time.
Yeah, definitely, as we saw there, Robin is one of the characters that Mario loves to combo on. And it just netted Gohan so much percent on Shinta. And not really much Shinta can do when he has a projectile out because he does have to be very wary of Cape. He has to be very wary of Mario's mobility. Getting in on Shinta after the end lag of throwing a projectile, and just like that, Cape is going to reflect Arcfire away.
Nice, Shinta able to get the full jab with backfire hit. Put Gohan away, looking to just find that spacing in between him and the stage. And that's the situation that you see. Sometimes if you, wow, that forward air not going to kill yet. Sometimes you see the situation play out, and sometimes you want the stage control to yourself so you can find a reset in the neutral to win the boxing match and start finding situations. And unfortunately, that get-up option from Shinta not going to be in his favorable side. Gohan was able to catch that up smash.
That was a really good conditioning tool that Gohan did. He ran into Shinta, then used the turnaround on Mario to catch wherever Shinta wanted to go. And in that situation, he forced Shinta to roll in and caught him with an up smash at the very end. And forward air. I like what Shinta's doing with the Nosferatu route.
Yeah.
Slowly setting up for some good combos here, or just some safe damage with Nosferatu.
Yeah, but it's also a trigger for Gohan to know, you know what, he's looking for the Nosferatu setup. I have to be careful. He catches the quick ladder. Is that going to be up B? That's still living, but it's got a lot of percent going on in a combo like that.
There's Nosferatu. Go loses Nosferatu. Good.
Oh, he saw. I told you, man. I told you.
Telegraphed.
Definitely telegraphed. Gohan already saw, you know what, I know what he's looking for. He understands he's not going to do that for no reason. That's still a telegraph move for Gohan to understand. I still like that Shinta still managed to throw it out, find any situation to get Gohan away from the ledge so he wouldn't get caught again.
One of the biggest weaknesses that Shinta told me about is that when he takes a stock, and when he's mashing buttons and you see him in his neutral just using his items, sometimes that's just not him setting up for something. That's normally just him just wanting to press a button. And with a character like Robin who has so many limited uses and has to wait for his for her projectiles to come back, it doesn't really help their situation just throwing out those hitboxes, throwing out like projectiles and trying to set up for something, because you could potentially use that for different situations. And as we saw there, it just set up for Shinta's demise at the very end.
Yeah. Alright, Gohan now back to game. Pretty much at game point, Shinta's still unable to find a game just yet. Looking very difficult for him. Gohan's doing a lot to catch Shinta still. And it's understanding the fact that, you know, he has these projectiles, but it's the end line that comes afterward. He has to understand, you know what, he understands, I'm sorry, that I can still catch him at the end line after he throws out all these cute projectiles that he's got.
Yeah, and on top of that, if Gohan plays the camp game, he kind of wins because, one, he has cape, two, he has more mobility than Robin, and Robin just cannot catch Mario if he's continuously moving away from Robin.
Exactly. With that full jab, Shinta now with stage control yet again, looking to just get these aerials going to keep, there it is, that up air I was going to say, could have been leading him to a falling up air.
I do like that shield pressure.
Excellent setup. Throwing the 11 sword upward to understand, you know what, Gohan's going to have to land on top of me like he usually has been to kind of grab. I definitely have the right position to find a way.
Alright. Checkmate.
There it is.
Yeah, checkmate. A very powerful kill tool. Something that Robins need to know so that they can get the kill, because killing with Robin isn't too easy a task sometimes.
Forward throw, dash touch. that's something you really see. Yeah. Robin up the stage. Like how Gohan just finding that spacing, looking for the opportunity. Excellent opportunity to know that Shinta was going to cross on him. Go for a safe back air out of shield.
Nice fire. Going to push Gohan away. And that was a really smart flood too, because it also gave time to for Gohan to recollect and understand what Shinta's trying to go for with his Robin right now. Because he did throw out that L Thunder, and because he was still in the startup animation for L Thunder while he was flooding, as soon as flood ended, L Thunder was like right in front of his face before it could hit him. And he was able to react and get out of that situation, and then go into Shinta's bubble, get this easy percent on him.
I love the pressure that Shinta was putting on, but unfortunately Gohan was going to be unfazed by it. But that's kind of one of those positions you see as Robin. Robin has a lot of hard time just to even apply pressure, because Gohan was just able to walk away with that with one quick get up.
I do like the resets that Gohan's been doing, down throw fairs, forcing his opponents to air dodge. Then he resets with another grab and sees to get another one. And nice up smash on the come down and take that stock away from Shinta.
Gonna be 30 and a handshake coming out from Gohan. Pretty tough, man. I mean, you could definitely tell Shinta was fighting for sure. He had a lot of the projectile setups he was looking for. He knew how to trap his opponent, set up the situations that normally Robin would like to look for to get the opponent literally away from you or just find confirms. But unfortunately, like, Gohan knew what Shinta was going for. They've played before several other times, but it's still a heartbreaker to see all the effort put and nothing gained much, you know. But you know, it still showcases the Robin setups you should be looking for, the Robin setups you should know.